What's up, guys? So this is gonna be the story about Sinister, or Sebastian. So this story, so let's start talking. So about Sebastian, Tiny Clockman or Sinister. This is his real body. Cause his other body, his face is covered with a black hole, which is that is their a universe or universe. And then after that, after he got up, he fight the other toilet, and then after that he fights scientist, the big one, which is scientist that does not have a jetpack, bro. And then after he destroyed this one, scientist came out from inside the stern behind here, and then he got crushed by Sebastian. And after that, Sebastian went to go help. Well, he went to go help his chief their headquarters. And after that, Chief told everyone to go to London, which is where the clock tower is at. I know London. And then they got to an argument, and then after that, Chief banished Sebastian from London. And then after that, they want to go build this one, the new Titan clockman, which is like the spirit, the spirit inside of this clock body, is I think is Benjamin. Yeah, I said it right. Is Benjamin. And then after he got replaced, he turned up. Well, he looked up to the sky and he saw scientists, but with no jetpack. He looks different, but he looks the same. And after that, he went up there and then started fighting with scientists. And then look, see, scientist is a lot bigger than before. Cause look, see, cause Titan Clockman is really short. Well, he's not that short, but like he's kind of short because cause when I go back to the other one, well, to the other picture, Sebastian was a lot bigger than scientist. So why not they make Titan Clockman the size of Sebastian, so he could fight the big one, scientist. Cause scientist and Titan Clockman are the same size. Well, different size, but like Titan Clockman is taller than scientist because he has the clock tower on his back. Well, yeah, that clock on his back. Excuse me. But for Sinister, he only have the clock lines on his back only. He don't have the clock. He doesn't have the clock just like Titan Clockman. And well, cause in this video that I took a photo, Sebastian, Titan Clockman, and then Chief Clockman, they could talk. Same with Elizabeth. They could talk, but like in this one, they pretend that they cannot talk because you know, Titan Clockman, this one, that they replace with Sebastian. Yeah. So okay. So they fix. So they pause the time, I think, and then they replace Sebastian to this one. But their Titan Clockman, he can't talk, but he could but he understand what his chief saying. See that? And then now he's down. The reason why he is down because Titan Cameraman was infected by the toilet, and Scientist was a new upgrade with magnets, blue and red. And then, well, the reason why they make a new Titan Clockman because they think that Sebastian is being really evil, and they think that he's gonna betray them in the future, which is he did. And then and the reason why Titan Clockman is down because he cannot fight 3. He can't fight so like I'm saying, like Titan Clockman, this one on the floor, he cannot fight Scientist Toilet, Magnet Toilet, and also infected Titan Cameraman. He can't fight these 3. So that's why he got distracted by Scientist and Magnet Toilet. And then Titan Cameraman used his hammer, but like at the bottom to stab Titan Clockman's core, this core over here. And the glass shattered, and then he fell to the floor. And Titan Cameraman, well, Scientist took Titan Cameraman to pick him up, and then he got captured. And then this is what he looked. This was Sinister looked like to his new form. This black hole on his face, that is attached to his face. Well, it is a black hole, but these small spots that is surrounded by his black hole head. These are the universe. Bow to your beginning. And the reason why he lose an arm, well, the reason why he lose the arm because he was fighting champion Clockman, champion. But that was before. That was before he was banished. And he went underground. And then after he was down, he got upgraded by the clocks. See, like he got knives, he got jetpack, he got sword, new armor, and he got taller too. And he had to fight Sinister. Well, Sinister is big, of course, because he is the god. And then after he said that, after he said that he's about to your beginning. After he said that, Titan Clockman and then Sinister, they went to go fight together. Well, not fight together. They fight each other. And then after that, Skibidi Toilet Multiverse 47 Part 2, Chief, Elizabeth, and Clockwise, they started talking about Sinister, that he cannot use his full potential because if he use it, then he's gonna explode. And that's what he knows. And the reason how he got a lot bigger is because he stole Champion's Clock's power, and then he sucked it into his black hole, and that's why he stole it from him. And then, that is after his arm got cut off. But his other arm was safe because he used his arm. Well, his hand got cut off, but his hand right here, he used this hand to cut Champion's body apart. Look, see, and then now we got Tiny Drillman. I forgot these two names. Yeah, Tiny Drillman, Tiny Clockman, the Transformers Titans. They wanna go deal with Sinister, but this was not the real Sinister. This is another Sinister that they were fighting because they thought that this was the real Sinister, but they did not know that this is not the real Sinister. Look, see, because he has the Titan Clockman's sword, which is like, if you see this sword, it is not him. It's not him. It's not the real Clockman. I mean Sinister. See, and then after Titan Clockman uses laser blast against Sinister, he got yanked off over there because Sinister grabbed his head. Well, yeah, because Sinister grabbed his head and then threw him over there. And then Tiny Drillman drill on his head, so his head could come off, so he could pull out his head. And then Sinister plus the time he hit him. He also dodged his attacks, Tiny Cameraman's attack. And then next one, Titan Clockman give Tiny Drillman some ultimate power, so he could rip off the head. But after he ripped off the head, all of these red electricity are everywhere. Well, they came out of Sinister's head or body. Well, head and body. And then after that, Sinister came back alive, and they thought that they killed him, but this is not the real Sinister. That was another Sinister that Sinister had created, and he's an illusion. And then when he stabbed him, Tiny Clockman said, "No, clockwise." And then clockwise, he used his gun to shoot on his head, and then he let him go, but his arm got chopped off. Yeah, like his arm got chopped off from when he tried to shoot again, but his arm got chopped off by Sinister's Astro Sword. And then Sinister, he grabbed something inside his core, and it was a nuke, like N-U-K-E, nuke. It was a time nuke to explode. And then clockwise, he tried to rewind the time so it doesn't explode on him. But he used his, but before he do that, he grabbed his sword, and his sword started spinning in circle, and it made a portal. It made a portal. And then Tiny Clockman, Tiny Drillman, and Tiny Cameraman, they ran into it, and then they went into the void, inside the dark void. And then Tiny Clockman said that, "Carry my legacy," which is that he's talking about his sword. And after the explosion, okay, yeah, that is it. And after the explosion, after explosion, Skibidi Toilet Multiverse 48 episode or episode 48. Titan Clockman has a new upgrade, and Sinister and Titan Clockman, they're in space. Yeah, they're in space, and then while they're fighting, Sinister was right behind Clockman, but there was not a Clockman. It was another Clockman that well, it's called illusion. It was another Clockman, and then he said order, and then he came up from behind him. He stabbed him right there, behind his back. He turned around, and then and then he vanished, which is because this power is not his. It was from a different clock, and he came. And Clockman, he came from behind Sinister, and then he managed to stab him on his chest right there. And he's an illusion. That's what he said. And then they both threw their sword, and after that, and after they threw their sword hit at the top of their sword. Well, yeah, cause Clockman, he tried to throw his sword to Sinister so he could get hit, but Sinister managed to take off the sword out of his arm. I mean, he managed to take out the sword out of his out of his hand, and after that, after the sword were gone, Titan Clockman used his laser, and then he managed to, and then the laser hit Sinister. He fell off from the sky, and then he landed on the floor, and then he got up, and he doesn't feel strong anymore. You see that? And then when he got up, he felt weak. He feels he doesn't feel strong anymore. He feels weak. He feels weak. He feels he doesn't feel strong, and now he feels like he's gonna be dead, and he thinks it's gonna be the end. But after that, everyone came out from behind him. Same with the small one. The Titans came, and now that's it. And also, Titan Clockman and Sinister, they are both mirrors. They're both mirror. And like, they're both mirrors. Even though he looks small, he still could fight him, the god. I'm just going back. Like, see, and look how the colors are different. The sky looks different, the colors look different. Everything look all red, but for this one, everything look all gold. Well, everything look yellow. This one's yellow, this one is red. See that? They're all red. You see that? The clock tower was never destroyed. Only the clock tower was destroyed on this one. Because Sinister, after he was about to get banished, he bumped into the clock, and then after that, see now, look how broken is the clock now. From inside to that side and to the top.